What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome to another Madden 21 rebuild experiment. Another question that we need to ask. Can you win a Super Bowl with the Washington football team? But there's a caveat. Can you win a Super Bowl with the Washington football team, but their entire team is made up of rookies? That is right. We have not every single, but we have most of the major NFL rookies from this year's draft on this team. Every position is filled with rookies. That is right. I don't know why I'm talking like a dramatic announcer, but this is it. Coming this fall, the NFL will never see anything like it ever again. Dun dun dun. But we have all the major rookies: Jeff Okudah, Chase Young, Derek Brown, Antoine Winfield. I forget if it's Antonio or Antoine. I think it's Antoine Winfield Jr. Isaiah Simmons, CJ Henderson, bro. Everybody's here. Joe Cool, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, Laviska Shenault Jr. Everybody's here. Tua's here. Rodrigo's here. I forgot he was here. Thomas is here. Jedrick Willis is here. Everybody's here, bro. Everybody's here. And then as you get to the practice squad, even more rookies are here. Justin Herbert. or Herbert. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown. Tyler Johnson, Thaddeus, touchdown Moss. That's right. I gave him that nickname because his daddy's Randy Moss. Straight cash homie. I think this name is it Keith? I think it's Keith. Yeah, it is. Keith Ishmael. Jordan Fuller, hashtag Go Bucks. Joe Bacci Jr., Devon Hamilton, hashtag Go Bucks. Raekwon Davis. I think it's Bradley, right? Bradley Anae, I think. But everybody's a rookie. So we're going to see if this team of rookies can win a Super Bowl, hopefully in year number 1, but maybe down the road in a couple of years as they all develop and grow, because there will be no trading unless it's between rookies, or between, like, if I get a draft pick that's a rookie or something. But that is the squad. We can check it. We can look at free agents, and I can show you who's in free agents. We got Terrell Suggs in free agency. We've got this guy who's on free agency right now, but he's on the Jets in this game. I don't think Terrell Suggs is a 37-year-old rookie, so we're not going to be able to get him. But you saw the team. We can go through it in more depth here in the depth chart. We got Joe Burrow and Tua, and you saw we had Justin Herbert as well, but I had to take him off the team because we didn't have enough in other positions. So J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. No fullback. There's no rookie fullbacks. Henry Ruggs, CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, Laviska Shenault, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman are the wide receivers. Cole Kmet. I don't know why I keep calling him Corey. I think I've been calling him Corey for a while. I don't know. Cole. Devin Asisi? Asisi? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. And then Hunter Bryant, but I think we have a fourth, don't we? I don't know. Left tackle is Jedrick Willis, and then apparently Andrew Thomas wants to play right tackle, so Tristan Wirfs can't play it. Left guard is John Simpson and Cameron Clark. Center is Nick Harris and Tyler Biazdes. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Right guard, Damian Lewis, Tyree Phillips. And then right tackle is Andrew Thomas, Isaiah Wilson, but it should be Tristan Wirfs probably. I should probably make Tristan start over Andrew. Who cares? I'll keep Andrew at right tackle. Then we have Chase Young, the Predator, the main man himself, the only man that really matters. Him and Joe Cool. And then Notre Dame, well, in my Notre Dame series on YouTube, YGM, Yetur Gross-Matos, he's here. He's a legend. He's going to start over Kalavian Chase on. But Chase Young's obviously going to be the main man. And then we actually, you know what? I'm going to put, I don't want Chase Young on the left. I want Chase Young on, or I don't want Chase Young on the right. I want him on the other position. I want him on the right, not on the left. I had it right the first time. So we're going to put Chase there, and then Chase on there, and then we're going to move up to the left end. We're going to put AJ Epensa, I think is how you say that, AJ Epensa, and then Khalid Kareem. And then do I have another one? I do not. So we're going to keep good old Chase on there. So that's going to be the left end. That is the right end. Actually, you know what? Let me change that again. We're going to put Khalid Kareem down here, and we're going to put YGM here so that he can be right there. Okay, perfect. And then we'll move to D-tackle. We got Derek Brown, Javon Kinlaw, Neville Gallimore, and then I think there was one more, Devon Hamilton on the practice squad. Left outside linebacker is not Kenneth Murray, but Troy Dye and Terrell Lewis. Middle linebacker, Logan Wilson, Patrick Queen, and Jordan Brooks. Right outside linebacker is Josh Uche and Kaleke Hudson. And then I think that's it. Do I want Josh Uche to start and then Kenneth Murray to start? Yeah, who cares? It's the Chase Young situation. And then at corner, C.J. Henderson, probably our strongest position, to be honest. C.J. Henderson, Jeff Okuda, Jalen Johnson, A.J. Terrell, Damon Arnett, and then Trayvon Diggs. Probably our strongest position, other than the safeties, because the safeties are pretty strong too. It is Antoine. Antoine Winfield Jr., Xavier McKinney, and Grant Delpit. That's right, I got all three of them. Isaiah Simmons, Kavon Wallace, and that's it. I thought there was a third one. And then Rodrigo Blankenship with his goofy face. Tommy Townsend, that is our team. I don't care about the positions except for this one. We're going to make Chase Young play not there. YGM is going to play there. And then Epensa is going to play backup to that. And then at right end, Chase Young is going to play there. And YGM is going to back up that. Perfect. Perfect. All right, Kinlaw can play there. Sub linebacker. Who's playing sub linebacker? Patrick Queen. I want Isaiah Simmons to probably play sub linebacker. Along with who should play sub with him? Patrick Queen. You know what? Just keep Patrick Queen there. Who cares? And then slot corner can be Jalen Johnson. That's fine. You know what? Maybe I want Damon Arnett to play slot corner. Let's put Damon Arnett at slot corner. Okay. And then you can see the practice squad. We got Herbert. I keep calling him that. Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Johnson, Thaddeus Mach, Keith Ismail, Bradley Ane, Raekwon Davis, Davon Hamilton, Joe Batchy Jr., and Jordan Fuller. Hashtag go Bucks. And then Joe Cool as our starting quarterback, again, like you saw. So that is the squad. Hopefully, in season number 1, we can at least make the playoffs. We got a lot of talent. Injuries are on, so that may be a problem. But other than that, I'll see you guys at the halfway point of the season so that we can see how this team's doing. Look at the stats, see who's doing good and everything like that. All right, we are back. We've got some unhappy receivers. Well, we just have a frustrated receiver. It looks like Henry Ruggs III hasn't been getting the ball very much. So no promises to you because I'm not playing any of the games unless we get into the Super Bowl and then we can simulate. Oh, poor Henry Ruggs. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you in any way. Looks like we got to be able to stop Saquon Barkley. I'm going to disregard him because he's nothing. He's just got the thighs, the thick thighs, and the everything else like that. All right, so we are 1-6. How is this team going 1-6? I thought in year 1 we'd at least be competitive, like maybe like finishing 8-8 or something, but apparently no. We are not good. 1-6. We may have the first pick in the draft. How's everybody playing? Burrow's played every snap. 1,500 passing yards, not bad. 12 TDs, 7 picks, not good. J.K. Dobbins has had most of the carries. 105 already? 105 rushes already halfway through the season? Wow, J.K. Setting record, but only 354 yards. J.K., you got to get moving, bro. 3 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift has 3 touchdowns. Joe Burrow has 1 rushing touchdown. Good for him. Receiving, yeah, I can see why Henry Ruggs is a little upset. Burrow's not been sharing the ball as evenly as he should. 4 touchdowns to the tight end, to Devin. Who's got a touchdown down here? Oh, Hunter Bryant has a touchdown down here. 2 respectfully between all 3 of the big guys. Blocking, a lot of sacks. No, not a lot of sacks, actually. Actually, down here at the bottom there is. But still, that's not as many as I thought, honestly. Who's leading tackles? It looks like it's Patrick Queen. 47. Jeff Okuda's got 44. Tackles for loss. Yeah, Chase Young, Predator, baby. Who's got sacks? Chase Young's got 3.5. Patrick Queen got 2.5. Derek Brown's 2. AJ, a lot of 1s. YGM's got 1. What about interceptions? We got to be having interceptions, right? Kavon Wallace, Damon Arnett, and Antoine Winfield all have an interception. Not good enough, boys. Not good enough. We're 1-6. 3 for 5 for Rodrigo. He hit a 56, though. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And then Tommy Townsend's been working. No kick return touchdowns, no punt return touchdowns. So halfway through the season, not looking too good, but it is what it is, I guess. We're the 31st offense in the league and the 9th defense in the league. MVP currently is Russell Wilson. But we need to go to the NFC because that's where the football team is. How are we looking for a Rookie of the Year? Okay. We got a lot of Rookie of the Year candidates because we are a team full of rookies. And you see, I didn't pick up all the rookies, so a few of them are still here. I didn't pick up Justin Jefferson because we had enough wide receivers already. And what about Defensive Rookie of the Year? Ooh. Oh, I had this guy, but he was on my practice squad, and I forgot to take off... I forgot to take off practice squad stealing, so they took him from me. The Rams took him from me. But I had him. I just want to let you know that I have everybody on here except for this man. That sucks. If we don't win because of this guy, I'm going to be so mad. We should have him. But I shouldn't have put him on my... He was like a 70-something overall. I shouldn't have put him on my practice squad. I don't know what I was doing. It was a mistake. But I am going to do the Madden share rosters. I'll probably do Gene Dangus's roster from Bengal, because Bengals usually got a pretty good roster. Yeah, let's just do Bengals roster. He's got a pretty good roster. All right, we got Trevor Lawrence. We got this dude. This dude. We're just going to scout some of the big name guys. Jamar Chase, Justin Fields. We're going to have the first overall pick, probably. I don't think there's anybody worse than us. Oh, we ran out of points. Let's check. We can check the standings real quick and see how everybody's doing in the NFL. Seahawks are 7-0 and the Ravens are 7-0. Browns are 7-1. Good on them. Patriots 3-4, not looking good. Lions are 0-7. Oh, what's happening to the Lions? We got to go to the Lions team and see what's happening with them. They should have a decent team, you'd think. Trey Flowers, Kenny Golladay, Marvin. Yeah, they have the exact same team as they start the game with. Why are they 0-7? Matt Stafford is an 83. That shouldn't be that bad. Do they have a lot of injuries? Let me check their injuries real quick. Do we have any injuries? Oh, Antoine's out for 3 weeks. Okay. That doesn't help, certainly. Darryl Roberts is out for 3 weeks, and Julian Okwara is out for 1 more week. So they don't really have any big-name injuries. I don't know why they're 0-7. That's weird. We know why the Bengals are 0-7, because Joe Burrow's on our team. But we shouldn't be 1-6. But I guess we're going to simulate to the playoffs. We're not going to be in the playoffs, but we are going to have a top 3 pick, probably. So we'll get our pick of player. But I'll see you guys then. All right, we're back in the playoffs, and as you can see, we did 8-8. We didn't make the playoffs, but we only lost 2 games down the back half of the season, the second half. So that is pretty darn impressive for a team that was 1-6 at the midway point. So we're not going to have a top 3 pick, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. We got all these guys on the roster now because we're not in the playoffs. So let's upgrade some final guys here. A lot of people have 2 upgrades. We'll just auto upgrade those guys. That's fine. But it kind of sucks that we didn't make the playoffs, even at 8-8. What a comeback that would have been. 1-6 to 8-8. We can check the final stats here. I couldn't say his name for some reason. Joe Burrow had 3,968 yards, 31 touchdowns to 13 picks. He did much better than the first half of the season. Everybody seemed to have a good second half of the season. J.K. Dobbins with almost 300 attempts, 256, not even 1,000 yards. 9 touchdowns. DeAndre Swift had 9 touchdowns. Burrow still had the 1. Jerry Jeudy got over 1,000 yards with 65 catches. Henry Ruggs had 73 catches. They obviously fed him a lot more. 927 yards. CeeDee Lamb had 82 catches, 791 receiving yards. Joe Burrow spreading the ball out. How did the sacks go? Jedrick Willis lost a lot of sacks, or let a lot of sacks go by. Patrick Queen with over 100 tackles. Isaiah Simmons 96. Okuda 93. So those are the big 3 guys right there. Tackles for loss. Chase Young still up here? He is at 13. But Epinesa has 16. What about sacks first? Let's go sacks first. Chase Young with 5.5. 4.5 for Patrick Queen. Kenneth Murray 4. Logan Wilson 4. 3.5 for Uche. Derek Brown had 3. So a lot of people had more sacks this second half of the season. Antoine Woodfield had 3 after coming out with the injury. A couple more. Kicking, Rodrigo Blankenship did not best his 56-yarder that he hit earlier in the season, but he went 9 for 11. He hit 54 extra points. Good for him. And then still no kick return touchdowns or punt return touchdowns, but that's all right. How did we do for Rookie of the Year? Not MVP. Cam Newton won MVP, though. Good for Cam Newton. Joe Cool. Joe Burrow won the Rookie of the Year. I'm glad that Justin Jefferson didn't win it because that would have been a little awkward. But Burrow wins Rookie of the Year for offense. And defense, I knew it. I knew it, bro. The one rookie that we didn't have on defense would win Defensive Rookie of the Year. That sucks, bro. I knew he'd do it. And we did have him. I had him on the team. He just got stolen from me by the Rams. He just got stolen from me. We ended up with the 13th offense in the league after having the 31st at the first half of the season. So let's just say it was a pretty good turnaround. A pretty darn good turnaround from the first half to the second half. Everybody started to upgrade a little bit more. Our draft pick is looking like it's a top 15 draft pick, but it's not going to be anything good. How's everybody growing, though? I didn't even check that. That's not what I wanted to do. We have a 77 overall team, so it's not that bad of a team. Joe Burrow's an 81. Henry Ruggs is 82. CeeDee Lamb's 81. JK is a 77. Jedrick Willis is a 76. Everybody here's under 70. Thomas is up 3 to a 74. Defense. Chase Young's an 84 already. YGM's a 76. Jeff Okuda's 79. Isaiah Simmons is 82. Patrick Queen's 76. Antoine Winfield's a 77. CJ Henderson's a 79. So everybody's grown very well. Very, very well. How about Hubert is a 71. Tua's a 74. All right, so we got some good growth in the team, but not good enough to win a championship in year number 1. We'll have to find out who's going to win the Super Bowl this year. I'll meet you guys there. All right, we're back here at the Super Bowl, and it looks like it's a Saints and Browns Super Bowl for the ages, bro. It seems like the Browns are always in the Super Bowl. I don't know what it is. I don't know what Madden has with the Browns and making them putting them in the Super Bowl, but they always are here. And that's not how you spell Rondale Moore's name, but I'll let it slide. Get some scouting in here. We want Chuba Hubbard to be scouted. Brevin Jordan to be scouted. Cade Stearns to be scouted. We can't scout anymore. I wonder how many seasons it's going to take to get a Super Bowl ring with all these young players. They're only going to grow, so it can't take too long. It can't take too long. We shouldn't have to re-sign anybody because everybody's on rookie contracts. So we shouldn't have any reason to sign anybody. Let's just check free agency for the heck of it. See what we got here. Kareem Hunt's in free agency. Hunter Henry's here. Philip Lindsay, Logan Ryan, Earl Thomas, A.J. Green, James White. What about the big quarterbacks? Jameis Winston is the highest overall quarterback. And it looks like the Dolphins are in on Jameis. Famous Jameis could be heading down to South Beach. Interesting. A bunch of garbage there, though. Absolute garbage. But let's sim to the draft. All right, we're back, and we can check free agency recap here. A.J. Green still a free agent. Nobody signed the 33-year-old veteran wide receiver A.J. Green. Interesting. League signings. Kareem Hunt goes to the Bengals. Lindsey goes to the Wow, 2 running backs for the Bengals? All right. Hunter Henry to the Jets. Logan Ryan to the Seahawks. Earl Thomas to the Dolphins. James White to the Cards. Everson Griffin back to the Vikings. Takarius McKinley to the Colts. Gerald McCoy to the Dolphins. Jordan Reed to the Bills. Fluker to the Jags. Lawson to the Raiders. Villanueva to the Jags. Jamal Williams to the Jags. Gerald Everett to the Jags. Jags be spending some money out here. And Demarcus Robinson. Bengals got James Bradbury the 4th. Wow, Jags and the Bengals be out here spending some cash. They're out here spending some cash. It's crazy. Oh, but we can check real quick and see if our pick is still number 12. I would assume it hasn't changed. Why would it? Chase Young's still in 84. Yeah, it's still pick 12. Hoping it would have been a little bit better. We're not going to get Trevor Lawrence, but we don't really need Trevor Lawrence because we have Joe Burrow and we have Tua Tagovailoa, so we don't need him. Let's start the draft. Start draft.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
The Bengals are here. Who are they going to take? Let's advance to next pick, find out. They take Trevor Lawrence with the first pick, so they got their franchise quarterback with the first pick in the draft. Jamar Chase goes number 2 to the Lions. 3, Gregory Rousseau to the Jets from LSU, or from Miami, I should say. Penei Sewell goes to the Steelers from Oregon, the left tackle. The Raiders with the 5th pick take Dylan Moses from Alabama, the middle linebacker. Patrick Surtain II goes to Alabama. Goes to 49ers from Alabama, the corner. The Panthers take Micah Parsons, the right outside linebacker from Penn State. The Falcons take Sean Wade, good corner, out of OSU. Alex Leatherwood to the Vikings, pick 10. The Jags take Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech. What did I do? Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Justin Fields still on the board. Skip ahead. The Giants take Creed Humphrey, the center from Oklahoma. And now with all that being said, who are we going to take with our 12th pick? Justin Fields still here along with Trey Lance. He had a 7.0 in the combine. He led almost every category. Justin Fields could be a good quarterback, but we don't really need a quarterback. A lot of good running backs here that we don't need. Chuba Hubbard. But we don't really need Chuba Hubbard because we have a lot of good running backs already. J.K. Dobbins is one of them. Wide receiver, we could take wide receiver. We could get Rondale Moore because he's very fast, I would assume. Jalen Waddle might be a good option for us. Devontae Smith could be a good option for us. Or Rashad Bateman could be a good option for us. All of them could be a good option for us. Brevin Jordan we could probably get later, like 2nd round or something. Wyatt Davis, maybe. Josh Myers is a 2nd rounder. Anybody down here that hasn't been taken yet? Baron Browning from Ohio State, and Pete Werner's down there too. I'm not seeing anybody that I really could take on defense. Everybody's basically gone. And we don't have a lot of scouting reports on everybody, so Caden Stearns could be somebody that we take. But I think I'm going to take an offensive player. We're going to either take Chuba Hubbard or... Oh, I got to pause. I forgot about that. I've been taking too much time. Pause. That was close. Make my selection. Pick player. We're either going to take Chuba Hubbard or we're going to take one of the wide receivers here. Not Rondale Moore, but we're going to take... Ooh, Chris Olave had a 7.5 in the combine. We might have to take Chris Olave. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we pass on these big-name wide receivers. We take Chuba Hubbard. And then we take Chris Olave in the next round? If he's still there? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Chuba Hubbard. Draft Chuba Hubbard. He is a 74 overall with hidden development. Chuba Hubbard is a 74 already with hidden development. So now we are going to skip to our next user pick. All right, the second round. Make our selection. Who's still here? We got Rondale Moore still here and Chris Olave. So we could take both of those guys because I think Olave will still be here. Fields and the other guy are gone. Running backs are still there. Tight end we could use. Nick Eubanks might be a good option for us. Jake Ferguson, Jeremy Ruckert. Probably go with Jeremy Ruckert if we take a tight end. Walker Little though. Walker Little's here. I don't know. I feel like I want to take some defensive players, but I don't think there's anybody here worth taking. Plus, we don't have anybody really scouted. So I don't know if they're worth taking or not. I probably should have just auto-scouted these guys. Asante Samuel Jr., though, might be a good option to take, but he's a third-round projection. Tyree Johnson's down there, too. Ugh, he led every corner? Wow. Alright, so Tyree Johnson could be a secret hidden talent that we go for in the next round, but I think we're going to take Rondale Moore, maybe. He could be a bust, though. He's got mid-second round talent on him. He's fast. What did he run? He ran a 4.3. Holy crap. But Chris Olave, bro. Is Chris going to be here? You know what? I'm going to bank on... If we don't get Rondale Moore, that's fine. But I'm going to take Chris Olave. Draft Chris Olave. He's a 71 with normal. That's all right. We're going to skip to next user pick. Third round pick 6. All right. Make our selection. Who's still here? Rondale? I knew it. I knew Rondale Moore would still be here. Which means he's not... He's going to be kind of a bust, you'd think. But Tyree Johnson's still here. That's good because I want to take Tyree Johnson. He is a 71 with hidden. All right. Tyree Johnson, baby, out of Ohio State. Let's go. That's a big pick in the third round. 71. All right. Next pick in the fourth round. Would Rondale still be here? I wouldn't reach if I took him this round. Oh, he's gone. I was going to say, it wouldn't be a reach if I took him this late. But he's gone. He's out of here. Kyle Trask is here. Sam Elliner's here. Kellen Mond, Dylan McCaffrey, Derek King, excuse me. Is he fast? You're at a 4.4. We don't need a running back. We don't need a wide receiver anymore because we have Chris Olave. Terrence Marshall, though. A tight end, Nick Eubanks. Jeremy Ruckert will still be here, so I don't have to go for him. Marcelino Ball is here. He's used to be a good player to pick up in earlier Maddens with the way that the things were made, the rosters were made. Corner, we already got our corner. Do we need a linebacker? We probably do need a linebacker. Patty Fisher, how are you in the combine? Not that good. Pete Werner. we are in the 4th round, so I can start taking some risks, I think. D tackles. Tyreek Smith is here. How is he doing? Jalen Phillips from the Bears series. I remember him. If you guys remember him, shout out to him. We might have to take him just for that. Just because he was in our Bears fantasy draft. I don't like any of the linemen. It's either going to be Jalen Sills or Pete Werner. Or Jalen Sills. Jalen Phillips or Pete Werner. And Phillips is a 5th round projection, and Pete Werner is a 4th round projection. So we're going to take Pete Werner. What is he? He's a 66. Oh, Pete. Pete, you're better than that. Come on, my guy. All right, next pick. Oh, we have the pick after this. Okay. So, pick player. We're probably just going to take Phillips then. Let's go to left end and take Jalen Phillips. What are you? What are you? You're a 66 too. Jalen, what are you doing? Or Jalen, however you say your name. You're 66. We're picking you in the 4th round. I made a mistake there. All right, Eubanks goes. That's probably going to be who I was going to take. Who else is here, honestly? Tight ends. Jeremy Ruckert's still here. I kind of want to take him just because. Let's just take Jeremy Ruckert. He's a 68. He's better than the 2 guys we took earlier. Oh, that's good. Are we going to find any... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Are we going to find any hidden potential guys here? They found a 70 in the 5th round. Good for the Dolphins. Termon Cherry. CJ Verdell's still here. He's a 4th round projection. Some of these guys are still here. That's a little scary. Let's see. Let's take a quarterback. But which quarterback should we take? Should we take Ian Book, Mackenzie Milton after his horrible knee injury or leg injury? De'Aaron King, Dylan McCaffrey, Kellen Mond, Felipe Franks, Shane Bichelle, Tanner Morgan, Sam Eleanor. Let's take... Should I take De'Aaron King because he's fast? Yeah, let's take De'Aaron King because he's speedy. He's a speedy boy. 60 overall. Derek, my guy, De'Aaron King, bro. The disrespect. The absolute disrespect. All right, coming up on the final picks. I'm not going to take much time to think these over. I'm just going to, if I see somebody that I recognize, I'm going to take them. Or if I see somebody that like stands out, I'm going to take them. Not anything yet. Come on, there's got to be somebody here. There's got to be somebody still here that I know is going to be good. Come on. There's got to be somebody. Come on. Maybe there's somebody here. Maybe this Damone Clark is a good guy. 64. He's not that bad, actually. For the 6th round, not as bad as you'd think. But hopefully this is our final pick. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is our final draft pick for the Washington football team. Big Cat Bryant. Let's take you. You're a 64. All right, so we had a kind of a bad draft, actually. Wasn't that good. Skip to the next round because there is no next round. All right, so the draft is done. Draft recap, obviously. So we got Chuba Hubbard with the 12th pick. He's a 74 overall. Chris Olave with the 2nd pick, or with the 17th pick in the 7th round. He's a 71. Tyreek Johnson in the 3rd round, probably our best pick, honestly, is a 71. Pete Werner's a 66. Jalen Phillips is a 66. Jeremy Ruckert's a 68. Derek King, Damone Clark, and Big Cat Bryant. Oh, but we have all these guys locked up for 4 years, and all of our other guys are locked up for 3 more years, so... It's basically we're going to be dominating. I'll see you guys in the regular season. All right, guys, we're back here. Week number 1 of season number 2. And we have the roster figured out. I had to cut a lot of the draft picks that we took, the later round draft picks, because we had too many players on the team. As you can see, I kept a couple of them. Joe Burrow's an 82. J.K. Dobbins is 78. Henry Ruggs 83. CeeDee Lamb 82. Offensive line still struggling. That's probably going to be our weakest point. Chase Young's an 85. Okuda's 80. Everybody else is growing pretty well. Derek Brown's 83. So we've got some good players here. I hope we don't go 1-6 at the first part of the season like we did last year. But hopefully this year we can make it to the playoffs at least and hopefully push for a Super Bowl. I'll see you guys at the midway point of the season. Okay, we're back again. We've got DeMarcus Lawrence here. We're going to disregard him because he's no good. He's old. Nobody cares about him. We'll beat him anyway. But we got to check our record. I don't know what it is. 5-2. All right. Much better than this last season at this point. And all of our guys are growing very well. I figured that they would. That's how rookies grow. But let's get another one in here. We're not going to go very much longer, so we are going to just... you know what? I think I'm going to go over... I'll do that later. But we're an 80 overall team. Let's check the stats for this first half of the season here. Joe Burrow's got 1,400 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, much better than last season. J.K. Dobbins has 420 rushing yards. All right, I'm liking it. Receiving, Cole Kmet has been one of his favorite targets here with 309 receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb once again up here with big catches, 34 catches already for him. On the defensive, so how many times are we getting sacked? Not as much as last year. Okay, I like it. Everybody's growing. Logan Wilson with 50 tackles already. Pretty impressive. And 4 sacks. This man's out here going crazy. 50 tackles, 4 sacks, and a pick. Logan Wilson, who are you? Why are you doing so good? I don't understand why you're doing so good right now. You're dominating the first half of the season. 11 of 11. 57-yarder for Rodrigo Blankenship, baby. He had a 57-yarder. We have the 30th total offense in the league, though. Let's go to the NFC. Look for the football team. Do we have any rookies of the year? Jamar Chase is up there. We have Chuba Hubbard here and Jeremy Ruckert. What about on the defensive side of the football? Nobody. All right. But Logan Wilson, man, he's balling out in the first half. Absolutely balling out. And it looks like the Eagles are sucking at 0-7, bro. But we're 5-2. We're tied for first place in the division. We have a good chance of making the playoffs here. I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Hopefully we're in them. All right, guys, we're back. And as you can see, we made the playoffs. We're in the wild card at 9-7. This team is dominating. Chase Young is about to be an 86 overall. He's growing fantastically. Ooh, we got some new superstar abilities from CeeDee Lamb and 2 others. CeeDee Lamb's an 85. Everybody's growing exponentially. Henry Ruggs is now an 85. 86, excuse me. And Derek Brown was the third one. He is an 86 as well. So he's got some new abilities. These guys are dominating right now. But we got to go up against the 10-6 Vikings. Let's check the roster real quick, see how everybody's doing. Our offensive line finally starting to grow a little bit here, which is perfect. You love to see that. We have Henry Ruggs at 86. JK's an 80. Chuba's already a 76. Joe Burrow's an 85. Tua's a 75. And Herbert's a 72. 85 for CeeDee Lamb. 76 for Chenault. Colt Kmet's a 77. Chase Young's an 86. Kinlaw's 79. Brown 86. YGM's a 78. CJ Henderson 83. Okuda 83. Isaiah Simmons 84. Patrick Queen 79. So these guys are growing. 79 for Winfield Jr. as well. These guys are all growing very well. But in season number 2, can we win a wild card game? Can we win the playoff? Can we win our first playoff game as the Washington football team? I hope so. Let's simulate and find out. Come on, team. Come on, team. Don't be anticlimactic. Come on, my guys. Beat the Vikings. And we lost 34-28 to the Vikings. So we aren't going to win the Super Bowl in year number 2. But we did get a contract extension for 3 more years, which is nice. But that kind of sucks. I think I'll go 1 more year. I will go 1 more year. Jerry Jeudy gets an upgrade because he's an 85. If we can't win the World Series, if we can't win the Super Bowl in 3 seasons, then it's just a lost cause because I don't want to go any further. I'm sure if I keep going down the line or down the years, as these young guys keep continuing to grow, we'll be a good team and we'll win a Super Bowl eventually. But I just can't, for the sake of the video, I can only go 1 more season probably. So I'll see you guys at the start of the next season. Because you guys already know what the draft is and stuff. I'll just go through. I don't even know what pick we're gonna have a crappy pick anyway, so I won't even show you guys that. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. Oh yeah, I realized I forgot to show you guys the stats for the season. I showed you guys the midway point stats, but I didn't show you the end of the season stats. So let's go through those real quickly. Joe Burrow, 3,700 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 picks. Very good season for Joe Burrow. Almost 1,000 yards for J.K. Dobbins. More carries this time. Chuba Hubbard had 21, so he's growing a little bit. Jerry Jeudy with almost 1,000 yards and the most catch. Oh, no, CeeDee Lamb out here with 73 catches, so he is getting a lot of targets from Joe Burrow. Cole Kmet had 13 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Blocking was pretty good. We had a lot of sacks given up, though. Logan Wilson out here with 121 tackles, bro. 4.5 sacks and 1 pick. Logan Wilson absolutely killed it this season. Patrick Queen, 105 tackles. Okuda, 93. Isaiah Simmons, 77. So Logan Wilson, though, absolutely dominated. Rodrigo Blankenship, 23 of 28. 57 was his longest. That was in the early part of the season. We saw that. Still no kick returns for touchdowns or punt returns for touchdowns. So that's the stats. I figured I forgot that, but I realized it while I was simulating. And in the Super Bowl, Steelers and Saints. So I'll see you guys now. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3 because I don't think I have anything else to show you. So I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, we're here. Week number 1 of the 3rd season with these not rookies anymore, but they were rookies when we started. And we have an 82 overall team. I'll show you guys that's not what I wanted to hit. I'll show you guys the roster. We got a lot of guys that are above 85. Joe Burrow's currently an 85. J.K. Dobbins an 80. CeeDee Lamb's an 86. Jerry Jeudy's an 85. Henry Ruggs an 87. Cole Kmet's a 77. Andrew Thomas is a 76. Jedrick Willis is 79. Our defense is where it's at, though. I mean, we got Chase Young, who's an 87. Derek Brown's also an 87. He's also developed a superstar X Factor ability. He was just gold. YGM's a 79. Kinlaw's an 80. Henderson's an 83. Okuda's an 83. Isaiah Simmons an 85. Patrick Queen's an 80. And Antoine Winfield's an 80. So Delpit's a 76. So these guys are growing very well. Logan Wilson's a 77. These guys are growing very well. So hopefully this will result in a better outing than just taking the L in the wild card game last season. So I'll see you guys at the midway point of the season for the 3rd and final season of this video. Okay, we're here, guys, and it's not looking too good at the midway point of the 3rd and final season. We are 1-6 currently. What is going on? We have a bunch of talented young players, and yet we're 1-6. Also, this is the final season because people are finally ready to negotiate their contracts. So we have an 83 overall team. Why are we 1-6? I don't understand. This is like the beginning of the first season. Burrow's 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 picks. JK's only got 96 carries. What is going on? I don't see anything like crazy. Oh, it's because CeeDee Lamb only has 27 catches. Usually by now he's got like 30 or 40. Okay. I see how it is. He's been targeting Henry Ruggs more, Burrow has. Has he been getting sacked more? Is that the reason? Yeah, Jedrick Willis has given up a lot of sacks. It's because Logan Wilson only has 36 tackles already. Patrick Queen's got 67 though. So where's Chase Young at? What the heck is Chase Young doing? He's an 80-something overall. He's only got 4 sacks. Chase, you got to be better than that, my guy. I don't really see the problem with what we were doing there. Why are we 1-6? The stats don't really match up why we're 1-6, but hopefully we'll have in season number 1 we were 1-6 and then we went 8-8. So maybe this half of the season we'll go 8-8 again. Who knows? I'll see you guys at the playoffs to see what happens. I guess this is a fitting way to end the video. Apparently we weren't getting the job done. We just got fired. We got fired from the Washington football team, probably because we didn't win a single game the rest of the season. Can I check the standings real quick and see how the football team did? How did the Washington football team do? Did they win a game? They won 4 games, but our goal was to make the playoffs, and we did not do that. So we got fired. It's a good thing I was going to end it after this season anyway. Oh, man, we got fired. I can't believe how bad that team wasn't that bad, though. Let me go check the roster. That team, I don't understand how it went 4-12. That team was not that bad. All right, Henry Ruggs at 89, Derek Brown 88, CeeDee Lamb 88, Chase Young 88, Jerry Jeudy 87, Burrow 86, Simmons 85, Okudah 84. How is this team 4-12? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Henry Ruggs has 99 speed, 98 acceleration, 88 agility. Holy crap, I didn't realize he was that fast. Chase Young is at 88 overall. How are you guys 4-12? I don't understand it. What happened? I don't understand why we didn't make the playoffs, and why I understand why we got fired because we went 4-12. But still, oh man, that's hilarious that we actually got fired. But hey, that's what happens. I was gonna end it after this season anyway. So I hope you guys did enjoy. We failed this experiment. We couldn't win a Super Bowl with the Washington football team, with a team full of rookies. We went 8-8 in the first year, didn't make the playoffs. We went 9-7 the second year, made the wild card, lost to the Vikings, and then in the third and final year we went 4-12, didn't make the playoffs, and got fired. So what a up and down roller coaster of a experiment video for this one. I have a couple more videos that I have planned. I'm super excited to record them and throw them out to you guys, so I hope you guys do enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, the video, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!